Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine. For the new members, kindly hit the subscription button and touch the notification bell so that the next time I upload a video or I go online, you can be able to get an alert. For my continued supporters and viewers, I highly appreciate your support, your suggestions and your feedbacks. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up and share it among your platforms. So in today's discussion, the topic is on killer matters, and special reference is given to women police officers who have been involved either in assaulting or even in injuries of the arrested individuals, especially the young people. Now, in the latest case where two brothers were killed or died under police custody, the police have released the names of the Logie police officers who were involved in the arrest that later alone led to the murder or to the death of these two brothers. And among the 6 people that have been given out as the police officers who were involved in the killing, 2 of them are women. And I went through the NTV posts in Facebook and I was reading through the comments that the net citizens were actually giving with regard to the presence of these 2 women. Much of them were asking, are these 2 police women actually mothers? Do they have a gump? Others were astonished to see women involved in that particular case. And this left me wondering, how do we perceive motherhood? How do we see women when it comes to aspects of violence, murder, and even crime? Why is it that we look at women differently and we even get astonished that they can be involved in criminal acts? My question is, does it mean that crime is gendered in such a way that all the time we only think it is men who can be involved in killing, who can be involved in murder, or who can be involved in crime? Now, brothers and sisters, remember that before police women became police officers, they were normal human beings. Before a woman becomes a woman is a human being. What makes us all equal is the aspect of humanity. Then the rest in terms of gender, in terms of sex follows. And therefore, it beats logic for us to start seeing women from a different perspective when it comes to aspect of criminality or aspect of murder. I'm not astonished that women were involved in that particular act. And I say this because many times when you look at the crime scenario in Kenya, you find that police women either fuel it or they motivate their male counterparts to mishandle or to manhandle suspected individuals or to even manhandle the people arrested. I want to give an example. Sometimes back a video was circulating. A young man had a conflict with a police officer along the Nakuru-Nairobi highway. What happened? We saw a woman police officer jumping and slapping this young man and asking him why is he questioning a police officer. And it went to be more even violent. Perhaps I sat down and asked myself, if this police woman never came to fuel the conflict, it could have not reached to extent that we saw it. And I'm not even surprised that perhaps the police women involved in this case fueled this conflict in one way or another. Why? When women have power, they tend to communicate 3 things. 1, what a man can do, we can do better. Secondly, it gives them a chance to prove that you cannot intimidate them. So sometimes even when you question some of these police women on your right or on something that actually you're supposed to get an answer, they tend to look at it as intimidation, especially if you are a man. So never be surprised to see that a woman police officer has manhandled a man victim or has manhandled a young male youth, because for them they see like any slight resistance or any slight negotiation with them, they take it to be like an intimidation on their part. They tend to see like you are looking it from the woman point of view. You are doing this because they are women. So that entire aspect brings an aspect where these women tend to fuel conflict or make a mountain out of a small soil, and in the process you find that things have gone worse. And therefore it is a call to everybody that whenever we talk about criminality, please let's put motherhood aside, because we have seen police women who kill, we have seen criminal women who kill. We have seen women who participate in violence and terrorism. And therefore, the aspect of bringing motherhood, the aspect of connecting the womb to criminality, it is something that we should forget, because actually we have seen women killers, and therefore we have seen mother killers. If we believe that women brings life to the world, we forget that these women cannot bring life to the world without the male counterparts. And therefore, we tend to give a lot of weight to motherhood. We understand we carry the pregnancy for 9 months. We are the first teachers of our kids and so forth. But this aspect of only grounding life in regard to the womb actually is making the society lose a point. And this point is, when it comes to security, it does not matter gender, it does not matter the sex. What matters is the criminal act that has been done, and the individual who has done it as a human being, not as a woman or not as a man. So if we start bringing motherhood in criminality or motherhood in murder, actually we tend to deviate from the point. We tend to bring aspects of emotions. We tend to charge before even the case has been investigated. And therefore, when we talk about police officers who are the women and they have done something wrong, let's not start to say, oh, even women, oh, they could not see that these are their children, oh, they can never get children. No, let's look at these people as police officers who are serving in the same service, under the same OCS, under the same commander, and therefore, whatever they are going to be subjected unto, let it be the same. And let's not judge all these individuals depending on their gender. Let's not think that it's only men who can be able to carry out arrests and kill individuals. We have seen cases, as I've said earlier, where we have seen women do crazy things than even their male counterparts. We have seen women who are in a killing spree. And therefore, I want to say that mothers can be killers. We have seen headlines of mothers from hell who even kill their own children. We have seen mothers who even subject their own children to slavery, who subject their own children to pain, who reject their own children, who kill their own children. And therefore, when we talk about killer mothers, we talk about overrated women who, using the womb, we want to look that they cannot do this. And therefore, brothers and sisters, motherhood does not mean only giving birth to a child, but it also implies taking care of everything that involves life and